to share a thought that I was having, a thought that I have often, that was actually sparked by a conversation I was having with my sis earlier. The topic is prejudice.
Oh, okay.
What she gonna talk about? I don't know. I thought this was gonna be funny.
Recorded in front of a coffee shop live studio audience.
Kind of a gross word, so let's kind of soften it up a little bit. Prejudice. Prejudge. Prejudge, basically, is what I quote from that. That's the nice portion of it that I like. So prejudge, prejudging, what is that? I feel like that's a thing that everybody does. We all have a little bit of prejudgment. It's basically just judging something off of a previous experience. Prejudging something can actually kind of save your life. I'm a big prejudger. I prejudge everything. I will suss out a situation and I will exit stage left. That was towards the right, but you get the point. I found that literally does save lives. Example, how many times have you been watching a horror movie and you're watching the character, they're sitting on the couch, they're watching TV, they're reading a book, they're doing something dumb or whatever, just not paying attention, and then you hear a noise and you're like, ooh, what is that? Let me go investigate. Now your prejudgment will probably tell you, don't go check that out.
Right.
Get the fuck out of the house. Call somebody else to come investigate. Maybe the people with the badges and the guns. Maybe. But that character, they go and they don't use their prejudgment, and they go and then they get themselves unalived, I guess is the way to say that nowadays. Life example, something that actually happened to me. I didn't get that, obviously. I'm sitting here talking to y'all. But there was a time I moved out into my own apartment on my own. My very first time moving into my own apartment. Yeah, for me. But also, I moved into an apartment by myself. I'm a woman. Okay? Y'all see that? I'm a woman. I'm not a very large woman. I'm not like a tiny woman. But also, I'm not very large. I will stab somebody. But also, I don't want to have to get there. You know what I mean? So I moved into an apartment by myself. It was like very new, me living there or whatever, very new to the area, didn't know anybody, and again, I was by myself. So it's cleaning day, I'm taking out the garbage, I have to go around the side of the building or whatever to take the garbage to the dumpster, and there's this random group of guys just hanging out, chilling, talking. I don't know what the hell they were doing, but they were just over there. Now it's broad daylight, not even nighttime, so not really a scary situation, but my prejudgment kicked in, and I was like, nope, and I exited stage left. They called after me like, oh wait, no, you can come and take your trash. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna go and take my trash back into my house. It's not an emergency. It doesn't stink yet. This is fine. I don't need to see what's going on there. My prejudgment potentially saved my life. Now also, maybe they weren't gonna like murder me and stuff me in the dumpster. It's broad daylight. But also, I don't know. I don't know. My prejudgment saved me from having to find out. Because I didn't want to be a witness to that. Not even my own death. Another example, where prejudging could actually possibly mess you up, could keep you from a good situation. Maybe you won't get unalived. Maybe it's something that could help you to elevate in business and life and whatever. Even if it's just a good conversation that you have with somebody. Sometimes prejudging and exiting stage left can mess you up. Example. So, I'm a business owner. I'm a jeweler, crochet artist, all that thing. So I'm having a business meeting with some folks. Yes, thank you. I'll be shouting out my IG so y'all can all follow me for these things, yes. Also have an event coming up, but I'll talk about that later. But yeah, so I was having a meeting with some folks, business meeting or whatever. We're sitting around, we're talking, we're having our thing at a different coffee shop out on the patio. So easy access, anybody can walk up and talk to you. So some random guy, he's wearing like sweatpants and dirty sneakers, random t-shirt, hair all jacked or whatever. Probably wouldn't wear it because he was riding a bike. But he walks over and he starts talking to us. My prejudgment kicked in. It's like, why are you? Please, sir, you can go somewhere. Like, we're having a business meeting. Like, this is but luckily, another person that was with me, their prejudgment did not kick in to kick them out. They actually had the conversation. Turned out that guy owned the entire complex. Every freaking, like the coffee shop, that patio that we were sitting on, yeah, he owned that shit. Yeah, he owned that shit. He could buy and sell me 25 times, and I'm over here like, ew. So, all of that to say, prejudging can either be a good thing or a bad thing. It's really up to you on how you use it, just don't be a dick.
Yeah. So, you were just sharing a thought, right? You weren't doing comedy or anything like that, right?
Yeah, no, that was literally just a thought. I think about this often. I have a lot of random thoughts. I talk to myself consistently. There's a lot going on up here. We have a
So you mentioned that you have your own business. What do you do?
Well, I'm a jeweler and I'm a crochet artist. I can make absolutely anything. I am wearing I think the hat that I'm wearing, and the bag that I'm wearing, and the poncho that the host is wearing. Yeah.
Oh, sponsorship. Nice.
Get you one. Laraya.com.
Nice, nice. How long have you been creating jewelry and crochet fashion?
I've been crocheting since I was a child. My mom taught me when I was little. I don't remember what age, but I was little. Little, for anyone who didn't catch that. And jewelry, I've been doing that for like 8-10 years or so now. Self-taught on the jewelry. No one can take the shine on that one. That's all.
Okay. So I want to piggyback on something you mentioned. You mentioned you lived on your own and it was very scary.
I mean, it wasn't necessarily very scary per se, just like when I was trying to take out the trash that one time and there was a group of a bunch of random dudes that I didn't know. That was that one scary situation.
Oh, okay. So where are you from?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, yeah.
Town, baby.
Mean town. Okay, okay. Do we have a question from the audience? I'm going to pick somebody else. Now Woodchuck over here. Let's see. Oh, we got a
The
question.
groundhog.
This isn't really a question. I'm just going to comment and say that poncho is awesome.
Ah, thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much. We do accept custom orders since everything is handmade.
What's your name, dude?
Dylan.
Dylan, thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you. Yeah. Any other questions before I end this?
Hello.
Hey,
I'm doing fantastic.
that's great. Do you ever think about making anything for the feet?
I do. I actually do make a thing for the feet. Plug time.
Hello.
Oh.
Let's hear it. What you got for the feet?
Goddess slipper.
You know it. So I do make a thing. It's called the Goddess Slipper. And actually, fun story, that was the very first design that I created when we arrived here to Arizona.
Wow.
The Goddess Slipper, yes. It originally started off as something that wasn't very comfortable, and I have elevated the design so much that, oh my goodness, you can sleep in them and you never even know they're on. But yes, they are a gorgeous grounding tool. They're gorgeous for the beach. It's feet jewelry. So again, Laraya.com.
Alright.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Once again, give a round of applause. Laraya, ladies and gentlemen. It's bylaraya.com. That's
Yes.
so simple.
That's
Laraya. You can look at the board.
There you go.
So great job. You're funny also, dude. Like, we need to get you in some comedy specials.
Thank you.
Netflix special right there.